Hello, everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Joan. So, I'd like if you could join me for about 20 minutes for a little bit of stretching. I'm going to start with lying down. Okay, so we're just having a good breathe here. So there's no tricks. Just come down to the mat. We're not trying to do anything. We're just relaxing, okay, which is a really big word. And checking in, okay? So, bring your awareness into the breath. Just notice the breath. That might be very jagged. Maybe your tummy is upset. Just notice anything that's going on for you. Just wonder and notice. Imagine yourself letting go and dropping down into the mat, into the earth. And then maybe the mind will also drop down into the body. The body is always the first thing to receive the rest. The mind kind of resists. That's okay. You're just noticing it. Just noticing if your mind feels busy today. And then on the inhale, fill the belly with the breath. Take it all the way up to the heart. And on the exhale, press the right knee into the right side of the body and the left leg long. Inhale, the left knee comes in. Exhale, the right leg goes all the way down. So you're drawing this thigh down towards the left rib cage. You're kind of getting a nice squeeze along the hips and the lower back. Keep the shoulders soft. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale, draw the right knee in and the left leg down. This is a nice way to draw inwards. Kind of helps you to connect. Inhale and exhale. There's no right way or there's no wrong way to do it. We're not trying to do anything. We're inviting peace and relaxation. Now they're big words. Peace and relaxation. But what we're doing is we're making a bit of space for them. We're inviting a place for peace and for relaxation. Just alternating with the legs. We inhale, we fill the belly, and then we exhale, squeeze it out. And then one more time on both sides. Also, you can bring your hands just underneath the thigh, underneath the leg. If that's too hard on the knee, you still get the same thing. Try not to pull on the shoulders. And then release, take both knees in. Exhale. Inhale, bring both feet down. Okay, so again, spreading ourselves on the mat, feet, heels, the toes, the shoulders, broaden the collarbone. Really feel yourself on the mat. And then take the right ankle up to the left knee. You get a nice stretch. You're gently pushing that right knee down towards the lower end of the mat. If you want a deeper stretch, you could lift up the left thigh. Keep the right foot and the left foot active. Maybe even bring the hands in. But that can be a little bit like gymnastics, and that can feel a bit too much effort. So just see how you go. See what works for you. We're just checking in. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're making space. I'm going to bring the left ankle onto the right knee. I'm going to draw that left knee down towards the lower left end of the mat. So you get that lovely stretch along the glutes and in along the left hip, which is kind of nice. Now that could be loads. You might fancy drawing the right knee up a little bit. Keep that left foot active. Keep the right foot active. Soften the belly. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're fine just the way we are. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale. Turning over to the left side. Using the hand to take you up. I'm going to come up onto all fours into the cat-cow. Now I'm going to use my knee pads for this because my knees don't like being down on the hard wooden floor. So you can use a blanket if you don't have them. Loads of people don't have knee pads. You can use a blanket underneath the knees, and then you come into all fours. So now again, we're going to take the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. So I'm going to spread the shoulders, okay? Press the pads of the fingers down into the mat. Take a breath. Now, so it's kind of like a coffee table, but it's a coffee table with a bit of movement. So on the exhale, I'm going to bring the head into the heart and open up the spine. Now, I really like this. I find this very relaxing. That's my exhale, and then inhale, drop the belly down and come up. Exhale, head into the heart. Squeeze the belly to the back of the body. Inhale. So just get into this rhythm, this movement. Again. You don't have to fixate on the detail. Once you are moving the spine like this, you are stimulating breathing. So the lungs and the diaphragm are getting movement, okay? So it's all good. Whatever you're doing, just move around. I like to exhale to squeeze it in and then drop the belly, relax it, and take an inhale. I'm keeping my elbows kind of soft. And then back to all fours. Take another inhale from the belly all the way up to the heart. Exhale. And then I'm going to move the hands a little, turn the shoulder, and come into my down dog. So in the down dog, I'm keeping my knees bent for the moment anyway. And I'm going to, again, spread the shoulders. Make space for the head. My head is centered in between the arms. And I've lengthened between the shoulder and the hip bone.
Excellent. And then maybe walking out the back of the knees. A little bit of a stretch. Taking the dog for a walk. Push into the pads of the fingers. And just enjoy the head being below the heart. And all that fresh oxygenated blood rushing up to the head. It's a little bit of a boost. And then I'm going to walk the feet to the front of the mat. I'm going to come this side. Easier for me. And I'm going to inhale up. Arch the back. Exhale, coming down. Take the right foot back. And inhale, coming up. So I'm in a warrior one now. My left knee is bent. My right foot and my right leg are, my right foot's heavy on the mat. Right leg is straight. Arching back. Big balance pose, but it's a nice heart opener. It's a powerful pose. Exhale down. Bring the left foot to the right foot. Back in the down dog. Nice long spine. Broaden the collarbone. Inhale. And on the exhale, I'm going to fold forward into my plank. Exhale, lower the knees and come all the way down. Elbows pointing in beside me. I gently draw up for a forward bend. It's quite intense. There's loads of different options. You can take the elbows down either. This is not about gymnastics. It's just getting a little stretch. I'm going to come up to all fours again. Exhale, back to the down dog. Inhale, walk to the front of the mat. Keep the knees bent. And from the hips, come all the way up. Arch the back. Exhaling, folding forward. And this time the left foot goes back. And I inhale up into my warrior one. Bent right leg. Left foot on the mat. Hips swiveled around. Exhale, folding forward. Bring the left foot to the right foot. Keep the knees bent. From the hips, come onto the heels. Get the feet really working for you. Come all the way up. Arch the back. Feels good. Fold. Take the right foot back. Take the foot back and come into your down dog again. I'm going to keep my knees bent so I get that length. Release the head. I don't aim to get my heels on the ground. In fact, I'm not aiming to get anywhere. I'm just enjoying the breath. So not trying to make fancy shapes. Lower the knees. What I'm enjoying is moving the body around with the breath. And it gives a feeling of life. And it takes me out of my mind. So the mind gets a rest. I'm back now in all fours. I'm going to turn again. And I'll just repeat that one more time. Take the right foot up. Press the left foot down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, fold forward. Join the left foot to the right foot. And take the right foot back this time. Come back into the warrior one. Inhale. Very simple. No tricks. Take both hands down. Swivel that foot around. Come back into the down dog. My knees are bent so I can get that length between the hips and the shoulders, and that's what works for me. And the heels are off the mat. So I'm not trying or pulling to get anywhere. Elbows are soft when I'm in the plank, but I'm building a bit of fire in the belly. So that feels kind of good. Get that action. Knees down. I'm going to come all the way down. I'm gently coming up to a low cobra. In my low cobra, I draw the front of the body forward. Get the curve. Bring the heart forward. Draw the shoulders back. Press into the pads of the fingers. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, back to the down dog. And then walk the feet to the front of the mat. And inhale, coming up. Exhaling down. So, that just gets a little bit of fire into the body. We stay with the inhale and the exhale. That's all we have to do. I'm going to come down now. We'll do a little bit of a twist, which is really nice for the organs. Won't do the belly any harm either, the waist. And again, we're not trying to do anything. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're just checking in, okay? So we're not trying to attain anything. So I'm going to root the legs down along the mat as my foundation. A nice long spine. So if I take care of my posture and how I'm sitting on a chair, how I'm walking, how I'm lying, I can make more space for that relaxation and that peace that I want to invite. I'm not searching for it, but I'm definitely open to it. Okay? So I've bent my right knee across my left leg, and the left arm goes around the right knee. Okay? So I inhale nice and long, soft, and then I exhale. I'm going to twist the belly around to the right side. Not my head, my belly. Okay? So the head and the heart and the belly all stay in line. So I don't want my head here and my belly and heart over here. I keep it all together. Inhale one more time, coming up. And exhale. These twists are invaluable to the organs in the belly and at the back, the kidneys. And there's lots of different variations of them. Yoga is for everyone. And then come back. Feels good. It's for absolutely everyone, and it's for everybody. So there's loads of different ways. You can practice yoga if you can breathe. So we're going to take the right arm around. Again, I'm going to lengthen up. I'm drawing the belly a little bit away from the left thigh, but my right arm's around my left knee. Lengthen up, and I'm going to exhale, belly past the left thigh, and maybe anchor it with my left arm. So that feels good. One more inhale. And exhale. Brilliant. Root that right leg down along the mat. Push the left foot into the mat. And exhale. And then we'll just finish off with a tiny little rest. That feels good. So you can throw a little blanket across you if you have time. And then let the legs down. Maybe catch the breath again. It might have got a bit faster after all that. So you're going to inhale from the belly. All the way up. And then a nice exhale. Inhale, right, let the belly rise up. And I'm going to come on up just to finish this. You're welcome to lie down if you have a few minutes, and I recommend it. So that was just a little bit of breathing. Yeah, we did the movement with it, but the detail of the movement isn't what was important. The important thing is we came down, we took a few minutes to spend with ourselves, and we got in touch with the breath. And it might even have stabilized, since if you've joined me and you've been able to stay with me, I don't know, maybe you got bored and headed off. That's okay too. I did it. But if you were able to stay, you might notice there's a difference in your breath. And if you have noticed a difference in your breath, when you leave and get on with the rest of your day, you'll be able to pass that on to the people around you. So it's not this funny self-care business that we're all buying into. This is essential that we owe it. Just checking in with the breath, and then we can show kindness to the people around us. Listen, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll definitely be back again soon. Thank you very much.